Time to go truth or fake, and Catalina's waiting by the big board. Good evening to you. Now, there's nothing more controversial here in France than a Charlie Hebdo cover. And you have one, I understand, that purports to be an anti-Ukraine Charlie Hebdo cover. Tell us more.
That's right, Mark. For several months, at least 6 fake anti-Ukraine covers of the French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo have been circulating online, especially amongst Russian Telegram accounts. Here's one example on Twitter of these fake Charlie Hebdo covers from November 27th, 2022, where this user claims that France shows Nazism is associated with Ukraine. This user also claims that Charlie Hebdo rolled out a special issue about the adventures of Ukrainian Nazis in Qatar. So this is completely fake. This Charlie Hebdo cover never existed, a saga that doesn't stop here, unfortunately. Mark?
Yes, a false news report on these fake Charlie Hebdo covers shared on the Russian Telegram channels. There's something inevitable about this, isn't there? Tell us more.
Indeed, let's fast forward a couple of months to May 18th, where this video is shared by this private account on Telegram. Translated, it's called Earlier Than Others, Almost Special Operation, an account that has repeatedly posted fake anti-Ukraine content that we've debunked many times before. This time around, let's take a look at this video that they shared on their Telegram account, falsely attributed to the French media outlet 20 Minutes, where we start off by seeing our very own fact-checking colleagues during a truth or fake segment. We could see Anthony Saint-Léger and Verika Bal included as illustration in this false report as they debunked these fake anti-Ukraine Charlie Hebdo covers. And this false report also claims to show the man behind these fake covers, who is an independent Russian journalist who is in exile called Ilya Baer, founder of the fact-checking site Provereno. We see him right there. And this isn't the only fake cover story that they fabricated, imitating French news. Moreover, they also imitated Le Parisien to share this same false report about this alleged Russian independent journalist who was, as they claim, behind these fake anti-Ukraine covers for Charlie Hebdo.
Indeed. I'm wondering, should we be describing him as a journalist? Because that really denigrates the word journalist, doesn't it, given what he does? What were the specific elements then in the video that helped you determine that it was phony?
Indeed, we started by searching the 20 Minutes website, and we never found this video in question shared by Russian Telegram accounts, so that's a big indicator already. We also contacted Susanna Nevenkik, the alleged journalist who was behind this news report, who works for 20 Minutes, who told her team that she never made any subject covering this Russian journalist Ilya Baer. The same goes for the report or the fake story that they published in Le Parisien. Then our team also found the syntax errors in the video that was in the Russian Telegram accounts, errors that would rarely occur with a native French-speaking journalist. And finally, regarding this alleged interview with Russian journalist Ilya Baer, this is an interview that did happen, but that was taken out of context in the false report. It's an interview that took place on November 27th, 2022. So at the same time that all of these fake anti-Ukraine Charlie Hebdo cover stories emerged on Russian Telegram channels, an interview for Rain TV, that is another Russian independent media, and here you could see the same interview. Here is the real one, and here was the one in the false report on the Telegram channels. And we contacted Bayer team. He explains that this interview, he was describing the strategy that he would use by those who broadcast these fake Charlie Hebdo covers or news covers, which is a very common practice in Russian propaganda, as we've showed many times before. Mark?
So, Mr. Baer, finally the victim rather than the perpetrator. Catalina, thank you very much indeed for Truth or Fake. Thank you to Yuka for the business. Great to see you. And thanks to you all for watching. Wherever you are in the world, stay with us. More to come. Live from Paris.